Alright, Gar, well, bye.
What? Wait, where are you going?
Oh, I guess I didn't tell you this when we started the show. I said I would only do this for a year and then I was done. So, yeah, all that stuff I said last week, complete bullshit.
But the contracts!
What contracts? You just had a piece of paper that said, lay in your mind.
Lane, come on.
Fine, I'm going to bed.
Season 2 was just going to be so much better.
Alright, good night.
It actually had a release schedule. Well, I guess I should.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Swallow roll call!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, AutoGar.
Loyal and loud, Pinkcaster Lane!
Paying respect to the original Japanese heroes,
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Ultraranger.
Greetings everyone, welcome to Ultraranger, where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all kaiju in between. I'm co-host, Pinkcaster Lane. Wow, I almost said light screen, holy shit.
And I am your host, Ultra Yellowcaster, AutoGar.
Is that a Monster Energy drink?
A Monster Energy drink.
Oh, Gar, you're gonna be up all night.
Monster Energy. It brings the kaiju out of you.
brings out the kaiju in you.
And yes, I waited all day to drink it, just so I could do that
I
slowly.
thought that was Johnny's.
No, this is mine.
Like a water. No, everything I said in last episode, I meant. I love doing this show.
But yes, today we are talking about Ultraman Orb, episode 20, Revenge Trigger. And we'll also be talking about Ultraman Ginga S, episode 7, Activate Magna Wave Operation.
Magna with an A, by the way.
No, according to Crunchyroll, it's an E. According to the translation, it's an E. It's.
Also remember, Gar, for calling this week's episode Naomi and Orbie.
Naomi and Orbie.
Shwa. So the thumbnail just has to be Katie and Orbie, but with Naomi's head and Orb's head.
Got it.
Perfect.
Alright, before we get into actual news, we saw Deadpool 2.
I enjoyed it.
I didn't.
I feel like if you give it a second watch, you'd go from I hate it to I like it.
It's tolerable.
Like, I think the point with it was trying to be generic on purpose. Like, that was the point. Like, you're not supposed to take anything Deadpool does seriously.
Yeah, but I expected better from Deadpool.
Well, it's Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. If you like other Deadpools, go watch Nolan North's Deadpool.
Oh. That and the fact that Nolan North still hasn't gotten a cameo in a Deadpool movie.
Even Ryan Reynolds was like, oh no, Nolan North's Deadpool is fucking amazing.
But on to actual news. This is pretty old. Like, our first news story today is pretty old. More or less because I kept forgetting about it.
Uh-huh.
But it is the last form for Ultraman Geed in the arcade.
Oh.
It's Ultraman Geed, no active succeed.
Okay.
And it is a fusion between Ultraman Zero and Ultraman Nexus Junus form.
Huh. Yeah, I love that they just put the Zero Sluggers on his shoulders, pretty much.
Pretty much. It's just the ult.
Oh, it's cool, I just don't like the jutting shoulders. I think it's a bit too much.
His weapons consist of Ultimate Zero Sword. Geed inherits the arm-mounted sword that Ultimate Zero uses. It is stored in the bracer before it extends itself into the length exceeding Ultimate Zero's weapon.
Ooh.
So And yeah, this is the final form for Geed. Arcade-wise, I don't have the total number on me, because this is very last minute.
How dare you.
I wasn't keeping track of Geed forms, because...
Gar unprepared in Ultraranger? What the fuck?
What? No.
One day, you're just gonna forget that we're doing Ultraranger one day, and I'll be like, Gar, we're doing Ultraranger.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I watched the episodes and everything. I did the notes. Just Ultraman Orb episode 25. This episode was really cool. Ginga S episode whatever. Really cool episode. I liked Victory.
Fuck
like,
Toho, yeah.
You're like, Lane, gotta be more in depth. Yeah, no, that's me being in depth.
It reminds me of
This is why I don't write.
It's like the nerd episode when he was talking about the Sword Quest games. And send your feedback about the games. You see him with like a marker and a paper. Damn, that was a fun game.
Do you know what the last creative story I ever wrote was?
What?
A story about my RuneScape character.
Oh.
Just like making RuneScape an actual like physical world and just like doing my character. I think I got like 3 pages in and I was just like, this is boring. Ooh, video games.
Ooh.
Because, you know, teenage. If you thought me now is bad, Teenage Lane was even worse.
I would love to make this form, but I don't have an Ultraman Nexus capsule. Well, most of the capsules for all the other forms involve a DX and a candy toy one.
Okay, Gar, I have a goal for you.
What?
1 year from now, I want you better have every single piece of Ultraman collectibles.
No.
Everything from the original Ultraman up to now. I don't care how like small it is, how exclusive it is, how hard it is to find, how expensive. It doesn't matter. You have to collect every single piece of Ultraman memorabilia.
No, I don't have that money. Unless I was making money off of Ultraranger, then yeah, I would. Which, that's actually kind of a dream that I have now, is that I wish I was making money off of Ultraranger.
Just cue a year later. Gar, I was kidding. I didn't actually think you would do it.
I took out 3 bank loans.
took out Ultra 7 bank loans.
I literally bought the rights for Ultraman.
I kidnapped Steven Spielberg. I made him redo Ready Player One with Ultraman.
No, me and him were gonna do an Ultraman movie.
Oh my God. Ultraman Gar.
Ultraman Gar. But yeah, I really like the form, and okay. There is a ninja theme Ultraman manga.
What?
Yeah. Which is going out of print, apparently.
Like Ultra Ninpocho?
Yeah.
Huh.
According to the author of the manga, Tsuburaya has ended a distribution agreement with digital publisher Ebook Japan. So apparently they were an Ebook Japan exclusive manga series.
Huh. I was gonna say, if this was physical print, you'd probably get it. No! Huh.
No. If any, like, the only Ultraman manga that I actually read is the Viz Media, or is the 2011 Ultraman manga.
Yeah.
Which Volume 10 just came out this week.
Cool.
Hopefully I find that at Anime North.
You probably will.
Oh, I will.
There's manga booths for fucking days. An entire one like quarter of the dealer's room is just manga fucking aisles.
And I do like the deals where it's like buy 5 get 6 1 free, or it's like buy 5 and you get US cover price.
Don't you have like a few volumes of like that manga where it's like that guy who's literally you?
Oh, My Love Story?
Yeah.
Yeah. For those that don't know, there's a manga / anime called My Love Story, and there's a character named Takeo. And according to my sister and all of her friends, like, and a few of her friends, they were like, "Oh my goodness, this is Gar the anime." I watched like the first 3 episodes or something, and I was like, "I don't see it." And they're like, "That's how good, like, that's how much you're like him. You don't see it."
And if you look at a picture of him, like, it's Gar.
It is me.
Like bushy eyebrows, like chubby face, and just like short black hair. You should cosplay him.
I would love to.
I would say either cosplay him or cosplay Hodor from Game of Thrones, because you're a giant ass fucking guy.
Hodor.
He doesn't even watch Game of Thrones, but
I don't even watch.
He does such a good Hodor.
But when I do that with people who actually watch Game of Thrones, they're like, "Oh my goodness!" Even when I was at the Toronto Film School, when I did my Hodor impression, they're like, "Dude, we need to make an independent film just with you as Hodor."
Yeah, Hodor.
So what is this manga even about?
It's about Ninja Ultraman.
Ninpocho? Ninpocho?
It's a manga that began in 1992 and ran for 22 volumes, covering 100 chapters. In a short bonus chapter, the comedic manga featured various Ultraman characters recast as ninja, including Man, Ultraman, and Seven, Ultra 7. The Ultra Ninjas serve and protect the peaceful country of Tsuburaya from the invading faction.
Tsuburaya comic. Tsubura Kamen.
The series won the 2004 Kodansha Manga Award. Okay, so it's just Ultraman, but as ninjas. Sure.
I actually kind of want to read this.
Yeah, now you want to read it.
I want to read it.
Well, too bad it's going out of print.
No, Viz Media, get the license for this. I want Comixology. I want to read this.
Right? Well, it's going
Crunchyroll. No, I don't trust Crunchyroll's mangas.
Well, it's going out of print on Monday, so 4 days.
Monday? Well, that's tomorrow. May 28th. This episode comes out in like June.
I hope not.
No. I have it planned to come out tomorrow.
Yay.
Alright. The next news story surprised me a bit. But Tsuburaya Productions trademarked 5 new shows. 5. Yeah. Since we're a few weeks away from Ultraman Rube, Tsuburaya Productions has registered and trademarked 5 new titles for their upcoming Ultra Series spin-offs. The titles for the spin-offs include Ultraman TDG, which could be a recap series for Tiga, Dyna, and Gaia? ?
Ooh.
Darkness Heals, which I pray it's a Juggler spin-off.
Imagineering, Ultraman Archives, and the Kaiju Step, maybe another anime series after Kaiju Girls.
I can see that being like the successor to Kaiju Girls. Imagineering, I hope it's kind of like a behind-the-scenes look.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when I think of the word Imagineering, or like Imagineering, I think of basically like the people that create that create the shows and such. As for Archives, I can see it being another clip show, like Ultraman Chronicles.
Yep. Cool.
Oh wait, there's one more show. Hang on, let me get my glasses out. Kaiju Sentai Ultra Rain. Fuck! Now we gotta rename the show.
No. Our wishes.
No other information has been released for the moment, but we'll be sure to keep you informed.
Yep.
Crunchyroll accepts all these shows.
Cool.
Right. On to some Toho news. Toho's executive, Eiji Ota, in a magazine recently, announced that they are making their own cinematic universe once they get the rights back after Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, so they're not doing Shin Godzilla 2.
Yeah, they confirmed that Shin Godzilla 2 is not happening, but they will, instead of thinking of obvious ideas of making Shin Godzilla 2, instead thinking about a world that can be used for a long time.
Which means we're probably going to get, like, spin-off movies. So we're going to get, like, a new Mothra movie.
I can see them making a new Mothra.
Rodan.
I want my Jet Jaguar movie. Make it like Iron Man. I want my Jet Jaguar.
I also want a Jet Jaguar movie.
No,
Make a Godzilla standalone film.
No, you know what? Jet Jaguar, and for his War Machine counterpart, make it Zone Fighter.
You know, I want a standalone Kiryu film.
I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would make a Mechagodzilla solo film.
I think they would. It'd be awesome. He fights aliens.
Okay, yeah, and then again. I want Zilla to come back.
Angus.
Who else? I want Manila to get his own movie.
No. The little thing can fucking go die in a fire. An atomic fire, to be specific. No, if anything, we need a goddamn Hedorah movie.
And he's Captain Planet. Have you ever seen Don Cheadle as Captain Planet?
Yes, it's very creepy.
I didn't realize that was Don Cheadle till like the 5th time I watched it. I'm like, That's War Machine.
If you want to see a good movie with Don Cheadle, go watch Hotel Rwanda. That's fucking...
Oh, is that the movie with him, Paul Walker, and like Hugh Jackman?
No.
Okay, so get this: Halle Berry, Paul Walker, Hugh Jackman, and Don Cheadle were all in a movie together. That is crazy.
Apparently Halle Berry's going to be in the third John Wick movie. Yeah.
Halle Berry.
And Lawrence Fishburne. So that's going to be cool.
Who's that guy?
Morpheus from Matrix.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like the Matrix. Yeah, Morpheus is going to be in it from Matrix.
But then you have to think about this. Toho's is basically making their own MonsterVerse like Legendary Pictures.
Because they're expecting fucking Legendary's version to be absolute garbage. So they're just like, you know what? We'll do better.
Toho, we get it. You make the better movies.
Like, no. They did this with Legendary Godzilla. Like, they saw Legendary Godzilla and they're like, alright, not bad. We'll up it.
And then Shin Godzilla happened.
And I was like, okay. And then we had Godzilla Earth, which is just the most fucking terrifying thing ever. Like, it just...
Oh, I forgot to add to the news, just to quickly mention, Matt Burkett, aka the founder of Monstrosities on YouTube, has confirmed that King Ghidorah will be in the third and final installment of Godzilla Monster Earth.
Yeah.
In which that will be coming out in November of this year.
I wonder if King Ghidorah is going to be as fucking huge as he is.
Oh my.
And then we'll just see them fight.
Let them fight.
But yeah, cool. Yeah. I can't wait to see what you do, Toho.
Yeah. Well, they got like 2-3 years before they start making new movies.
Yeah. So they have a lot of prep time.
Yeah, these plans are expected to move forward after 2020. So yeah, they got a few years till they actually start making motion pictures.
Yep.
See what I did there? Yeah. Start making motion pictures.
Yeah.
Speaking of Godzilla Monster Earth, Premium Bandai has revealed a new Mechagodzilla from Godzilla Monster Planet Battle City on the Edge of Earth.
City on the Edge of Battle.
Yeah, City on the Edge of Battle.
So that's him, huh?
That is Mechagodzilla.
Wow. He looks so weird.
I'm going to try and find a good picture of him. There we go.
What the... That doesn't look like him.
It doesn't look finished.
He doesn't even look like he has a mouth. He looks like he has pincers. He looks more like a bug. Just like a giant, like, Godzilla bug. I don't know. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like...
It'll probably look better in the movie itself.
Hopefully. We'll see. He has a lot of spikes on him, though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's interesting. I'll have to see it. I think I'll follow the U approach and just be like, I'll see it in when I see it in action.
When I see it in action, then I'll say what I think about it.
Yeah, But apparently he's like huge.
Huge.
Oh, it's a 7.4 inch final too. That's actually pretty big.
Yeah, 19 centimeters. For you Americans.
Oh god, it's
wait a minute.
$50.
Is it America that does centimeters, meters, and kilometers, and we do it by inches and feet?
Something like that. Well, we do kilometers, they do miles.
That's it.
And then they do kilograms, and we do pounds.
Yeah.
Or I think it's the other way around. I can't remember.
No, they do pounds, we do kilograms.
I like pounds a lot easier.
Yeah, it's Then you got England where their currency is called pounds, and where it's like what?
And quib. Those are the coins, little quibs.
I remember an episode of Sweet Life on Deck. It's like, oh, can you get me a bagel? Passes the guy money, and as the bagel or sandwich is coming down, London eats it. Mr. Bosby's like, that cost me £1. Oh, it's gonna cost me £1 too. Yeah, this product is available for pre-order for 4,968 yen, so roughly $50, and is expected to ship out in November.
Wow.
It's like way past the movie's front. And again, it's probably because of the third movie coming out in November. So yeah, there'll still be hype.
Yep.
Let them hype.
Interesting. Just, I don't know what to say about this. Look at the head! Doesn't even look like Godzilla. I don't know. Interesting. That tail's cool.
The tail is cool.
And then that's him compared to Godzilla Earth?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's bigger. Holy... So...
He is bigger.
So, yeah, no wonder the humans didn't fucking finish him, because he was too big. So, this one probably could have beaten the original Godzilla that they had, like, before he evolved 20,000 years.
Like, what was their plan? Was their plan to basically, like, have Mechagodzilla swallow Godzilla and then fly off into space with him?
Sure.
If he's that big, it looks like more of a suit of armor for Godzilla.
It's the Hulkbuster. It's the Hulkbuster for Godzilla.
It's Project X from Gamera.
It's the Kaiju Buster.
The Kaiju Buster. Kaiju Buster! Do-do-do-do-do. When there's something strange. In Japan. Who are you gonna call? Kaiju Busters!
Interesting. Speaking of Godzilla Earth...
SH Monster Arts Godzilla Earth has been revealed.
And you know what my favorite part about this is? Hang on, keep going.
There is no picture of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, he comes with, I believe he comes with a little tinier Godzilla.
He comes with a tiny Godzilla.
So you can, like, compare him to this one. But yeah, like, the movie's been out a while, so yeah, we can spoil it, honestly. Godzilla Earth is fucking huge. Like, you see, like, you see Godzilla, or, like, a Godzilla, and then they, like, defeat it, and they're like, alright, sweet, we defeated it. Hear a rumble. Wait, what the fuck was that? And just out of a fucking mountain just comes the actual Godzilla, who's evolved 22,000 years, and he's just monstrous. Like, so big. Bigger than even they expected it. And just...
The best way that I describe it is the scene from the episode SpongeBob where the Alaskan bullworm shows up. Sandy goes into the quote-unquote cave, beats the worm, and then SpongeBob's, like, still terrified. And Sandy's all like, I even got my tail back. What do you think about that, SpongeBob? That's not the worm. What? That's not the worm. What are you talking about? That's its tongue. She looks up. The cave is actually the mouth of the worm. Oh, so this is the tongue and the hole.
So...
Run!
So that was, like... Because, like, I remember this movie confused us, because, like, we heard, like, oh, he's gonna be, like, fucking, like, 400 or 500 meters tall. Like, he's gonna be fucking huge. And we're like, oh, okay, no. He's not that big. And then...
Then we saw him at the end of the film, and it's like...
Oh! You are that big! Holy shit! So, honestly, I do like this Godzilla. It takes like, he looks more like stone.
He looks like a tree.
He looks kind of like the Earth spawned him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's just like the Earth created a Godzilla. Hence why it's like called Godzilla, because he comes from underground. Mm. And just, like, I like that he kind of has, like, a mixture between, like, legendary Godzilla, but then it kind of has 98 Godzilla's, like face, kind of. He has, like, the iguana look. Oh, but I like this one.
Speaking of which, the long weekend just passed, and it was the 20th anniversary of Nolan Emmerich's Godzilla film.
Which, honestly...
It's not that bad.
I like it. It's entertaining.
It's really hilarious.
Yeah. Like, sure, Godzilla himself in the movie... has not aged well at all. Like, the CGI is awful on him, but it's still cool. And I like to still believe in my headcanon that there are two. There are always two of them.
For those wondering what Lane means by that, go check out our Godzilla-vember theme month back in 2016.
Our friend Northcaster's in it, and we chew gum because, you know, we pretend to be American.
Yeah, we gotta be American to watch the film.
Yeah, and there was supposed to be a sequel, but then they made a...
No, there were plans to make a trilogy, but after... fan gripes and basically audience just not liking it. It did make its budget back at least.
It made a cartoon.
And they just made...
Where one of the little baby Godzillas turned to a big one and became Matthew Broderick's pet.
And apparently aliens kidnapped the corpse of the actual Godzilla and added cybernetic parts to it. I really need to watch that show.
Yeah, really. I remember it. It was good. Like he was a pet, and he just like unleashed him to fight.
I also
aliens.
remember, thanks to Paul, I remember a Kong show at the time as well.
Yep.
The blue, like Kong was blue.
Yep. I remember that show too. That was really good. Yeah, that was probably my introduction to like Godzilla and King Kong and stuff like that. And then I watched Peter Jackson's King Kong, which I honestly still enjoy a shit ton to this day.
I have never watched it from beginning to end. I will honestly say that.
You guys should watch it.
I should watch it.
Yeah, it's good. I have the video game.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do. I gotta beat it.
Yeah, Godzilla Earth depicts Godzilla as seen in Godzilla City on the edge of battle. So, it's more brown, like it's more black than the original.
Oh! Godzilla Phileas. That's what the smaller one's called.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What is a Phileas?
I'll look that up.
That sounds like a word.
But, honestly, looking at, like, this figure, like, we got a better look at him, he looks good. Like, it's a nice design.
He does
I really like it. I'd probably put that in my top 5.
Top 5 favorite designs of Godzilla?
Yeah.
Up there with 64?
Yeah. Well, it'd be 64 Legendary.
You're not going to believe what I saw on Amazon. SH Monster Arts, Godzilla 1964 version for $80. Yeah.
Oh, so Phileas, deviation from the verbal root to... No. The fuck? Oh, so it kind of means, like... I think it means, like, sun. So, like, that's like an offspring.
A spawn.
Yeah, it's a little offspring of Godzilla.
Okay.
So... This Godzilla can fucking respawn.
Asexually reproduce.
There's mini Godzillas. That's disgusting.
It's like Emmerich's Godzilla.
So there's more than one of these little fuckers. Like, imagine this guy.
I didn't think that.
Imagine this guy roaming around being how huge he is, and then just there's other little miniature Godzillas just roaming fucking around.
Man, I would hate to go to food basics with that.
They're not gonna live! These humans are fucking just asking to die. Why did they come back thinking everything was gonna be okay? That fucking stupid idiot just be like, we're gonna fucking kill Godzilla for you. He killed my family. I'm like, who the fuck cares? Move on.
They're dead.
Oh, we can't find a new plan. Let's go back to our old plan. Oh, look, it's fucking taken over by our mortal enemy.
And the last accessory this set comes with is a loading ship.
Which, honestly, what I would do is I'd just put it in Godzilla's mouth.
No.
And then I would have Godzilla.
Make him hold it like a Subway sandwich. Just
And then I would have Godzilla Phileas just like on his back or on his shoulder. So a little mini.
That was more like what was going on there? So yeah, this Monster Arts is available for pre-order for 11,880 yen, and is expected to ship out in October 2018.
So yeah, so Phileas means a son, so it's literally a son of Godzilla.
We don't want to call it Manila. It's a Godzilla.
That's
Phileas.
like Manila fucking on steroids.
Ooh yeah. No, it's that. It's.
So yeah, go watch Godzilla Monster Plan. Like we recommend it. Like we said before, it's a bit slow, but it's a setup film.
It's a 3-part series, so
it's a setup movie. And then
like,
part 2 and 3, those are gonna be like.
Like I even recommended to my coworker. He's like, I tried to watch it, and like I just couldn't get through it. I'm like, it's a 3-part like movie trilogy. Wait until all 3 parts are out, then just watch it.
And King Ghidorah's going to be in it, so
yeah,
it's going to be entertaining. I hope Mothra shows up. Just like a little Mothra.
Maybe.
A little Mothra cameo.
So this news broke out, like roughly an hour before we started, thanks to Lane pointed out for me.
It's just if you look at the like pictures on the right that suggested stuff, like look at the first one. It's Tor the Shuttle Sword.
Of course it is.
But yeah. Monster Arts Gamera 1999 version.
Yeah, this is based on his design from Gamera 3, The Revenge of Iris.
That's cool.
And it is actually a remold because there was only one other Gamera Monster Arts, and it was based on Gamera 2. The Gamera film that came out in 1996. I can't remember the name of it, though.
But, Gar and I are starting as their summer project. We're gonna watch the Gamera movies.
We're gonna watch them all, and according to Wikipedia, all the DVDs are out of print.
Damn. Well, there's probably digital copies.
I will probably have to find a download. See, that was the thing that I asked in film school, where it's like, or my film history teacher, he's like, always support the release. And I asked the question, what if it's out of print? And he's like, if it's out of print, then you can legally download it.
There were only 12 Gamera movies?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we can definitely get through them then.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. And I like the Heisei Gamera design.
He looks freaking cool, and he's got, like, a glowing claw. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, hopefully we can find that out this summer. I actually did see the Monster Arts Gamera at Anime North last year.
Ooh.
I was tempted, but I'm like, but I haven't watched Gamera, so I feel like this would be a waste of money to me.
We watched we talked about the original movie for Castranger, and me and Ichi enjoyed the fuck out of it. They launched him into space!
It's like a ping pong.
Well, no, but me and Ichi were not expecting that. Just like, we were thinking of every other thing that they could do to defeat him, and we were just like, fucking launch him into space! Of course, that makes sense! It's so fucking genius. Plan Z.
Plan Z. That was it. The magazine images confirm that the alternate flight parts from the previous release will be carried over, so the flight parts were added in the 96 Monster Arts of Gamera, together with a brand new alternate translucent orange Rhino. Oh no! Does he come with it? No, it's translucent, man.
Uh-oh.
That thing's gonna break over. I said it once and I say it again. Thanks to TJ Omega, translucent plastic is basically just a ticking time bomb.
Now, does he come with a pole so you can swing on it?
No, that's not this. That's not this Gamera.
Damn it.
Maybe you have to make a show version.
Yeah, do it.
SH Monster Arts Gamera 1999. Yes, that is the legit name of this Monster Arts. Gamera 1999.
I mean, there's Monster Arts Godzilla 2000.
Godzilla 1964. Fair enough. Will be a mass release item released in October of 2018 for a price point of 10,800 yen.
So it'll be like $120 figure.
Yeah, that's how much the other Gamera Monster Arts went for.
It's a shame they never made that movie, the new one, the reboot.
Yeah.
They lost faith. They were like, nah, this isn't gonna do well.
We're not gonna win. Godzilla's coming out with a new film.
You'd still have a small fan base. If anything, that movie would become a cult classic.
It's like, okay, I am officially going to make this episode dated. Over the weekend, a new Thundercats show got announced called Thundercats Roar.
Oh, yeah.
And I legit mean everyone has been bashing it for the art. And you know what I have to say about it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least we're getting a Thundercats show. Like.
Me personally...
Like, you didn't grow up with Thundercats.
No, I just was going to say, like, I personally don't give a shit about the Thundercats. So, and Aaron from Game Grumps was like, oh yeah, there was a 2011 show. I'm like, oh, never knew that.
Very story-driven.
Yeah, I heard it was, like, very dark and serious.
But thanks to Cartoon Network keep putting the show on hiatus, they basically... Cartoon Network themselves put that show on... canceled that show.
You know why I think they're making the Thundercats show the way they are? Because that's what people are into. They're into, like, that kind of, like, childish, cartoony, kind of, like, Steven Universe, OKKO kind of style.
Someone even, like, I was even, like... someone asked me, it's like, what do you think about the show? I'm like, how can I have an opinion on a show that's not even out yet? And they're like, oh, are you a fan of Steven Universe? I'm like, I watched the show, yes. Oh, then you're probably being easy on it because you like the art style of Steven Universe. Like...
Whatever.
I am ending this conversation.
That is Gamera. Looks cool.
Gamera, it looks It looks nice.
It looks fucking scary.
I am still waiting for an SH Monster Arts Anguirus. There's no SH Monster Arts Anguirus. What the hell? I'm also waiting for 1984 Godzilla Monster Arts.
Oh yeah, you did mention that's another thing.
Yeah, that is another thing. And we come to the final news story of the day.
Oh, all I can say is Gar was so fucking excited.
All I can say is that pants were darkened on the way back to Dunville.
Excuse me,
like,
pants were darkened.
Like as I was on my way to to go see my mom at the train station, Lane sent me this. I found it on Twitter. Discord was going obsessed over this. SH Figuarts Ultraman X has been announced.
Yes, and Gar told me that apparently there's never been a figure released of X.
Yeah, there has been a vinyl figure, but there is never, from what I understand, there's never been a posable Ultraman X figure. Now I could be wrong on that. I have seen a Shodo version of Ultraman X, but I don't know if that is a custom or not.
Mm-hmm.
And just, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I love this color timer on him. Nice.
Just the giant X.
Giant X. I don't know. That's what I like obscure, really, really different color timers. So that's again, I like Victories because it's just a V.
X, it's legit X.
Orbs is a circle, like a legit hollow circle. I love that.
And then, at first I'm like, okay, I want to get this. I want a representation of Ultraman X. And then it just got better. The selling point for this figure is that it comes with Cyber Gamera arms accessories.
That's pretty fucking dope.
When I saw these parts, I legit screamed.
I wish I would have been there for that.
I was in my bedroom. I was swiping through Twitter. I saw it. I cried. I legit cried.
Aww.
I'm like, now I definitely want this. I want it so badly.
I've yet to see Ultraman X, but I heard it's okay.
Well, once we're done Ultraman Ginga S, we're talking about Ultraman X.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, once again, he comes with separate hands, and he also comes with a red color timer.
Yeah, signal baby.
Yeah, and the Cyber Gamera arms.
And I like that they're attachable pieces. They could have easily have just made this a separate figure release, but no, they're just we'll give you the figure, and we'll give you the Cyber Gamera parts to attach them if you want.
And now, fingers crossed, that they create, that's, Tamashii Nations makes a set of just the other arms, like Ella King, Zeton, Bemstar. Trying to remember if there was another one or not.
Metron?
No.
Red King?
I cannot remember them off the top of my head. But I remember there's an Ella King, a Zeton, and a Bemstar. Those are the four that I remember, and then there's Cyber Gamera. Because these were the coolest thing in Ultraman X. The arms change.
Let me look at Cyber Gamera quickly. We're actually seeing what he looks like.
And I'm like,
oh,
okay.
Okay, not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Lane just saw the vinyl figure for Cyber Gamera.
That's pretty cool.
You should see the actual suit, though.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. SH Figuarts Ultraman X. Not only is that happening, not only is it coming with Cyber Gamera add-on pieces, but it's going to be a retail release. Not a premium Bandai, not an Amazon Japan exclusive, a retail release for October of 2018 for 7,560 yen.
That's pretty amazing. Sounds like $60, $70 figure.
To quote Bruno, I think I need that. No, to quote SpongeBob again, I need it. I want it. And hopefully if this sells well, I want them to do Ultraman Victory.
Oh, I hope they do Ultraman Victory.
Because I'm starting to notice a pattern now with how Tamashii Nations is doing Ultra or not Ultra X figure arts of Ultraman.
Mm-hmm.
They started from the original and they're working their way through, and now they're going backwards from Orb and going backwards. That way they meet in the middle. Herpeters.
Make Belial like a proper Belial figure, please. Like atrocious is cool, but I want OG.
OG Belial.
That's cool, man.
Just...
Does he come with the X changer? Well, no, he wouldn't be able to because he's...
No, he never holds it.
Alright.
Oh,
That was a long news segment.
yeah, we kept derailing.
That's fine.
So, on to the actual episodes?
Yep.
Alright, Ultraman Orb, episode 20, Revenge Trigger.
So this is a heavy juggler episode.
A heavy juggler episode. Metron's in it, who's one of my favorite aliens from
Yeah,
Ultraman.
and this time he was kind of different. Like he still has the cigarette arms, whatever, like that. But then he has like wrist-mounted guns on them.
Round launchers.
Yeah.
That's what they're called.
And they're pretty cool. I like them.
And according to Ultra Wiki, that is a reference to Toho's hero, Zone Fighter, because he had the Gatling arms Gatling launchers around his arms.
Oh, okay. So like Metron's just not here for revenge, just to kill Juggler for killing Don Nostra.
Yeah, because this Alien Metron is actually Tarud?
Something like that. Yeah, Tarud.
Yeah, Tarud from the Planetary Invasion Syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't care about anything else except getting revenge on Juggler.
Yep. And like Juggler is kind of in a weakened state because
he basically shot him with his flying saucer.
Yeah, and then like he has points, like he grabs the sword and like points at him and he's like, "Huh, how do you fucking feel now?"
I got the sword now.
And like
just Metron. I have the power, Metron.
And then Juggler, he doesn't go into his monster form for some reason, because I don't think he can. I think that thing on his earpiece for some reason is like restricting him to.
Yeah, like the
I wonder why.
I also want. It's like they still haven't explained like the metal earpiece that he has around his ear.
They have it on the wiki.
On the wiki, yeah. Look it up.
Yeah.
But Juggler ends up bumping into Naomi, and Naomi sure, Naomi doesn't like Juggler, but she notices that he's weakened, he's tired, so she helps him. Because she just can't let, Juggler die, even though he has died. Juggler's just immortal.
Yes.
But with Tarud flying around with his flying saucer, Shin and Jetta believe that Naomi was abducted by aliens. Wouldn't be the first time. Remember Galactron?
Yeah. It doesn't look like it makes a mention as to what that is. So, yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. But it's zoomed in on it at one point. I'm just like, okay, what is your fucking deal?
I don't know. Maybe the actor just got a new earpiece.
Yeah, maybe. So then, Naomi's kind of kidnapped by Juggler.
Not really kidnapped. More like
she's trying to help him.
More
he's like, what are you doing?
More like Belle and Beast from Beauty and the Beast. She could leave at any time.
Yeah, but in the end, Juggler was just using her.
Yeah, it's revealed at the end. Juggler used Naomi, Guy, and Ultraman Orb just to get rid of Tarud, so that he has no other competition.
Yep.
For world domination. It's wow.
And he just has this really fucking crazy, insane laughter, and it's just it's scary. He does this thing where he kind of stomps the ground, kind of goes jets his arm, in like kind of like an angle.
Like a crazy old man, like
yeah.
I'm old man McCucket, or whatever his name was.
I kill Fitty Kachu.
I kill Fitty Cat. You must be very proud, Mr. Juggler. Of course I am. I kill Fitty Kaiju.
I kill Fitty Kaiju.
I kill Fitty Kaiju.
Oh my god. I'll name him Hank. I just wanted a boy named Hank.
He was the son that I never had. I was your son. Yeah, whatever.
Born in a stadium bathroom in New York.
Yeah. Cotton Hill, best character, second greatest character in King of the Hill.
Mm-hmm.
First one being Lucky.
Yes. So yeah, like Shinja and Shibakawa, whatever, they're like, oh, we should go try to find the saucer, find Naomi.
It's weird that they call it a flying saucer, not a spaceship. Like, flying saucer sounds like a really dated...
Flying saucer is specific because it's like a saucer-shaped
But
ship.
it's still a spaceship.
Yeah, it just looks like a pair of goggles. I think that was the
Looks
thing
like...
because Ultra 7.
Kind of looks like a bra.
So, like, they run into Guy, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're trying to find a spaceship. And you can just see him just kind of standing there, just being like, like, staring off in the distance. He's like, you mean that saucer right there? Oh! They just run up, and Guy's just like...
I'm gonna miss them.
Why do I hang out with them again?
How are we friends?
Okay, the one thing that bothered me the most in this whole fucking episode, though, was Metron kept calling, like, Guy, like, Kurenai Guy, and I'm like...
Good night, guy.
Yeah, he's more known as Ultraman Orb, call him that!
Well, he also calls him Ultraman Orb, but he calls everybody by their full name, like Juggler's Juggler.
Yep. Juggler's Juggler.
I don't know, maybe that's just a Metron thing, and he's just being polite. Fun little fact, though. Apparently, Guy's actor's favorite kaiju is Metron.
Oh. That's cool.
No, but I did notice something with, basically what happened was when Tarud was talking to Guy about how, oh, if somebody gets in my way from getting to Juggler, they will suffer the consequences. You notice that Guy's lines are a bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, Metron will say something, there was a quick little pause, then Guy said something.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys could have easily... You can't really do anything on set because Metron's not really saying anything on set. Like Guy's actor just has to go off of what the director or somebody is saying in the background.
Yeah. Well, and also I believe they do talk in the costume. You just can't hear them that well.
Yeah. Or there's somebody on set saying the words and Guy just responds to the suit.
Yeah.
And then the lines are redubbed so that it's like it smooths by perfectly.
I actually kind of felt like that's how this whole episode was. Like, just everyone was dubbed over. I don't know, I just felt like the audio was more, like, crisp than usual, especially with all, like, the music that was going on, like, all the background stuff, and I'm like...
It could have happened.
Yeah.
Like, for all that we know, it could have been a really windy day.
Maybe.
One of my favorite questions about this episode is, where exactly is Naomi and Juggler hiding out?
I think they're under a bridge.
I want to say they're under a road, like a roadway.
Like a highway road,
like
a roadway. Yeah,
like a highway entrance.
Because they're hiding in a place where like Metron's saucer couldn't find them, so.
Minneapolis.
And then like we got a bit more into like Juggler's past a bit, like before a guy got the orb powers, and he's like, oh yeah, we were together once, we were comrades, we fought together. We were always competing to see who could be better. And I'm just like... So I think Guy and Juggler are from the same place.
Like same planet?
Yeah.
Just from like different areas?
Maybe, yeah.
Planet? Like...
Because like they're both really powerful warriors, they both have the same kind of mindset for what they want, and...
But Juggler did say that he was better like, than Guy until he found the light.
Because we do see, like, even in Origin Saga, like, Guy was, like, constantly just, like, trying his best, and Juggler was there to coach him and be like, oh, if I was Ultraman, I could do this way better than you.
Now I kind of want to see somebody make a fan edit, like what they did with Star Wars, where they take clips from the prequel series and just add it in when he's talking.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because, like, have you ever seen the re-edit of Obi-Wan talking to Luke about Darth Vader, and they're showing flashbacks to the prequels.
Oh, that's great, and the music like really fits with the tone.
Or like when Luke's talking to Vader, and like he again more flashbacks.
It's like how did my father die, and then just like it shows like Obi-Wan just kind of looking like, and then cuts to showing Obi-Wan like cutting Anakin and Mustafar. I hate you.
And then we find out Juggler basically just wandered the galaxy until he realized darkness.
Darkness is all I need.
Hello, darkness, my old
Hell,
friend.
even boasts to Naomi saying like, darkness is even more powerful than light. I don't need light. Darkness destroys light all the time. And then
Light's a little bitch.
And then like Naomi thinks back to when Guy was talking about like, oh no, where there's darkness, there's always light. And Naomi's like, which means if there's light in everyone, that means somewhere deep inside you, there's light. Which we have seen. There was a lighter side to him, but then, he lost his first girlfriend, and then...
He lost his love.
And then Bianca, probably.
Who knows? Who knows at this point?
Is the key. It's what brings everyone in Orb together.
Does that make Juggler the gate master?
Yeah.
No, the gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper, yeah.
The gatekeeper, Bianca's the key master.
Yep. Exactly. So then, I like at one point too, Guy, shows up, playing a song, and you can just see fucking Juggler's just oh my god, no!
I'm about to die, and I hear this song? Are you fucking kidding me?
What the fuck?
This is worse than dubstep.
Dubstep fucking sucks.
I hope there's not dubstep in the future.
And yeah, so then Guy, eventually goes to fight Metron or whatever like that, and, kicks his ass a little bit, as Guy, but then he goes, Hurricane Slash, fights him a bit.
No, Trudeau.
True story.
Yeah. Tarud grows to, kaiju size. And he drops Guy so that he's plummeting to his death. And then Guy's like, I'm falling! Oh, wait.
Yeah, you see him
kind of reminded me of the scene from Ghost where he's using Newton for the first time. It's like, the city's gonna crush on me. You're dead. You're already dead. Oh yeah.
Or it's like in Avengers when Loki throws Tony out the window and he's just like, Jarvis! Just
shit.
I need my Mark 7. And then we get a reference to Ultra 7 where it's it's sundown, sunset, and he kicks Metron, and then it freeze frames, and then keeps going.
Because, once again, according to the Ultra Wiki, this episode actually marks the 49th anniversary of Metron's debut episode, which is episode 8 of Ultra 7 to Targeted 10.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode. Just...
It's
oh man, it's so stressful. I need to smoke.
No! That's really what happened. It was amazing.
Got your back, Ultra 7.
You bastards got your back. Oh, God, I love that episode.
I laughed my ass off with jokes.
So then Orb just goes, oh, fuck it. Orb Origin. Kicks his ass.
Seriously, why am I wasting my time with the fusions?
Yeah, well, it's because we need to get some fusions there. Buy our toys.
Buy our toys.
Buy our Bone figures.
And so toy sales go through the roof.
Got you, Gar.
Well, at the time, there were no SH figure arts. Then they announced figure arts, and I was like, fuck.
You own almost everything Orb, I think.
You kind of... Almost everything.
Almost everything.
I don't own the Demon Beast cards.
Oh, and the Hurricane Slash, Lance.
Orb Slugger
Lance.
Lance.
Slugger Lance, because...
I don't want to waste
fuck
money on
Ultraman, Neo Heisei Ultraman weapons.
I don't want to waste money on weapons.
Well, except for the Rube one. The Rube one was cool.
Yeah, Rube one, I will get.
And yeah, defeats Metron, and in a really nice shot too.
Yeah, basically, he defeats him with his Orb Supreme caliber attack, where it's basically all 4 elements in one attack.
But he did fight him with the wind element for a bit.
Yeah, and you see Metron get up the sun, just the scenery around them was so nice, or around Metron was so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just see Metron. He's like, I love oh, what a beautiful sunset, but soon it'll be shrouded in darkness. And then he falls over and it explodes. which that is the best shot in this episode.
Killing hundreds in the process.
Killing Ultraman Civil War. No, that only lead to more destruction.
Yeah, right? And then, we find out Juggler was just, like, fucking with everyone. He's like, oh, thank you!
You're psychotic. You're
That's
psychotic.
a three-syllable word for someone who's... I forgot the line. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's Lex Luthor.
Zack Snyder reference.
Yeah. It's a three-syllable word for someone with too big for little minds.
That's it. Because basically, Juggler knows something.
He always knows something.
It's like a game of chess. Juggler is even though we made our move, Juggler already knows his three steps ahead. Mm-hmm. He knows what he's planning.
Yeah. So, and then, we just see him laughing on a rooftop, just going, and he's, talking to his sword, and it's like, alright.
Because the sword has told them that there's, a huge amount of darkness in the earth. Or it's like, oh, what's that, sword? There's darkness in the earth?
I named her Bianca.
I named her Bianca. I named you my death. Oh shit! Cut my No, just as he's laughing maniacally, someone opens up their room. Hey, I work at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, he's just laughing hysterically. Just shut the fuck up! Jesus Christ! Just the dog barking in the background. Oh, good. Now the dogs are up. Thanks a lot, buddy. Hey, shut the fuck up! No, you shut the fuck up.
No, hey, me and my wife are out. We're trying to have fun time around here. No, keep yelling. Call her a bitch. Oh yeah, and then there's the scene where Jetta, Shin, and Shibikawa meet up with Naomi. It's like, Naomi, your stuff. Oh shit!
My God, we're gonna get fired.
Fire. And then it's in this episode where it's confirmed. Yeah, all of her part-time jobs are basically just so that she herself can live on finances.
Well, and also fund SSP, but
no. I feel like the footage that they get is what they fund SSP with, and all of her side jobs are basically just
except for Jetta's batteries. He's like, what does it keep happening? Maybe get a better camera.
Yeah, Jetta.
Bring more batteries.
Oh no, maybe you should just. There should have been a joke earlier in the episode though about that. Mm-hmm. Being like, hey Jetta, your camera's kind of getting old. Maybe you should get a new one. No, this thing's so good. Look at all the battery power I have on it. And then it would have led into the battery died.
Shit.
Oh, Guy, you're here. Guy, what do you have to say about this? Fucking hungry.
Let's go.
Hey, guys, got food? Guy, if you want to keep living with us, you gotta bring some money in. I'm hungry.
Oh, guys, I'm rich.
Guys, I'm rich.
Yeah.
How are you rich?
Stock market?
Stock market.
Over 100 years.
Over 100 years.
I invested in Apple before it was even a thing.
Lieutenant Dan said we didn't have to worry about money anymore. He said we invested into a company named Apple.
Some fruit company?
Yeah, some fruit company.
I met a guy. I actually talked to a guy who hates Forrest Gump.
What?
And I'm just because I understand. It could be, Forrest Gump could be considered, insulting to some people.
True.
Me, I think he's an inspiration. I wish he was a real person. Alright, so let's go on Ginga S.
Holy shit!
Ginga and Victory suck.
But was that not a good episode?
Yeah! It was cool. A lot of intense shit happened. Fucking Android 1-0 invaded the base, which it was their temporary base apparently. That's what it said in the subtitles.
Basically, their base isn't finished yet. It's still under construction.
Oh.
So it's their temporary base.
Okay.
Until the real base is built.
Yeah, so Android 1-0 invades the base and then she plants a bomb or tries to plant a bomb.
It's a bomb!
But she's awesome. Like, she fucking kicks so much ass and just, like, and then her mooks are pretty good, too, because they, like,
the
shoot...
Chibiroids.
Yeah, the Chibiroids, and they, like, shoot all the soldiers down.
And then some of them... So basically what happens is, Alien bolts, you know, that guy.
Yeah, well, dude.
Yeah.
Which, he becomes a spark...
Just bird guy.
Well, he becomes a spark doll.
Yeah, it's revealed that he's not even an actual character. He's just a spark doll. It's like... Okay, now I have several questions. So are all the kaijus and aliens spark dolls? Are they real? Are they just... Like, what are they? But basically, Bolts controls the kaiju Gan Q, which is actually one of my, in my top 10 for favorite kaijus.
It's just a giant, eye monster. It's really weird.
Giant eye monster, yeah. And,
I like the other one he transformed into.
Oh, Fire Godzilla?
Fire Godzilla, yeah. I love that name, too.
Fire Godzilla.
That form was cool. I liked him.
You see you see him use Gankyu's ability to suck up Victorium out of the ground. But then it's revealed it's not just any Victorium.
It's Shepardon.
Shepardon.
And then he and it's weird. This kaiju's fucking scary too because he can multiply and then he can teleport. And I'm just like, oh, so he's like Deadpool.
Deadpool.
So then, yeah, the base is being attacked or whatever like that. So then, Asuka and...
Goki.
Oh, Goki. Yeah, or sorry, Arisa and Goki.
Yeah, Arisa and Goki.
Yeah, I almost said their names, fused. Yeah, Arisa and Goki. So, Goki's alright, I'll go... Arisa's I'll go take care of the bomb. And then Goki's okay, I'll go help, the other guys, power the giant... Because, the captain or whatever is, trying to make, a giant... make a giant ray gun out of the satellite so you can fire a wave.
Yeah, basically a sound wave. Hence why I think Magna Wave is a combination of magnet and magnetic wave.
Yeah.
It's just Magna Wave.
So then and Hikaru does not do anything until the near end because he's just standing there guarding the captain kinda, but he can in deep in his mind he's just fucking fight.
I want to fight.
Yeah. And then in Victorian land or whatever that.
In Victoria land, where I eat.
Schwa.
Schwa.
Yeah,
I met my good friend Kabushin.
So it's oh, Shepardon's getting fucking attacked. Go help him. All right.
Doesn't come back till 10 minutes
later. That's okay.
Okay.
And tries using a kaiju, a Monslime or whatever. It doesn't work.
No. What he does is he did this in the third episode where he basically fired the energy of the kaiju at Gankyu. He used Gudon's kaiju.
Yep.
Kaiju's
and it
energy.
did nothing.
And
I'm stop doing that. It doesn't work.
It didn't work the first time. Why? If it wasn't right the first time, why did you keep asking for it?
It wasn't right the first 10 times. How would it be the next time?
Hiyori shows up again. And she's like, oh, the man that's doing this, it's a Chibu alien named Exceller. Hiyori, they're underground people. You really think she's going to know what the fuck a Chibul is?
God, he's so weird. Just constantly laughing. He's this weird, goofy bit.
I'm a fish.
He looks I think he's a brain.
You know what he reminds me of now?
Krang.
Yeah.
Shredder! Let's get rid of Ultraman Ginga.
Shredder, Dark Lugia, you said you would give me a body. Of course I did, Excella. Why do you think I am working on it now? And just... This episode was pretty slow if you think about it.
Yeah, and it was funny though.
It's not bad. It's just it's clearly a two-parter.
Yeah, but then Arisa fights 1-0, kicks her ass actually. Shoots her in the gut.
It's give me the bomb, or I'll shoot you. Make me, bitch. They duke it out. She grabs the bomb. Bye. Shoots Android 1-0 in the stomach. she goes flying, and then like she's out of commission.
I was like, no, hotness!
Don't worry, she comes back.
Yay, 'cause she's a robot.
She's a robot.
With, like, the nicest fucking legs I've ever seen.
And then the bomb starts counting down. She's like, what do I do? Tomoya shows up. It's like, don't worry, just stay there.
Stay there. Like, exactly like this? Yes. And then later you just see her, like, fucking, like... It's like me when, like, I'm trying to do, like, 30 setups, and, like, I'm at the last 5, and it's the fucking hard, it almost feels literally physically impossible to do. But I do it anyways.
But that moment when you actually have to question it, how long were they actually standing there for?
I'd like to say a good, like, 20, 30 minutes.
So they were there longer than Victory and Genghis fight outside.
Maybe. I don't know how long that fight went for. But yeah, so, like... Cap like falls or whatever off the building or something when they get attacked, but then Hikaru transforms into Ginga, and that's where I'm like, does the captain know?
I feel like the captain knows.
He just goes, I'm not gonna say anything, and then just like Ginga just kind of like nods at him, going like,
Hikaru, did you see that?
Oh, you don't want to save me. Secret safe with me.
No, just sees Ginga. Oh, no, I get it.
Picks him up, just like puts him right towards his face. If you tell anyone that Ginga,
I will toss you to the moon.
You to the moon. Oh yeah, and like we find out it's like, oh, space, like the Acceler space is on this other side of the moon. The Queen's like,
what's a moon?
Okay. Sounds tasty.
It's
made of cheese.
No, it's made of marshmallows.
That episode of Wallace and Gromit where they went to the moon and it was actually made of cheese, and they were only going there because they ran out of cheese for their cheese and crackers.
Okay.
So they needed cheese, so they went to the moon. Have you ever seen Wallace and Gromit?
The only thing that I've seen of Wallace and Gromit is The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Oh, that was good, but... And then you gotta watch the other one where, like, they have a break-in. It's from this penguin.
Yeah, I know about the penguin.
Yeah, the penguin's... That guy's a diabolical bastard. But yeah, they go to the moon, and it's literally made of cheese. And they spread the cheese on the crackers, and they just eat cheese and crackers on the moon. It's great. Oh, I miss Wallace and Gromit. I think the creator died a few years ago.
No, I think it was the guy...
Oh, it was the voice of Wallace.
Yeah, it was the voice of Wallace. I was about to say Gromit. I'm like, no wait, Gromit's the dog.
Let's go, Gromit.
How do you expect to capture a big creature like that? With a big trap.
With a big trap. I'm not watching that movie again.
I personally like Gromit out of the two.
I saw that in theaters.
You did?
Oh, yeah. Because I was a big fan of Wallace and Gromit as a kid, so I'm like, nah, I want to watch that movie.
The closest time I actually saw that in theaters was I was in elementary school when that movie came out. And they played it in the gymnasium on, like, a giant projector.
Just Ultraman Gromit.
Ultraman Gromit. He still wouldn't say anything.
Schwa Gromit!
He still wouldn't say anything.
No. It's just Ultraman Wallace. Schwa Gromit!
No. Cheese!
Cheese.
But yeah, it's like, and with Android 1-0 losing against Arissa, well, that was her last shot. Legit. After this point, she no longer works for Exceller.
Cool.
She is a rogue bot.
Ooh, rogue bot. I like that.
Thank you. I just can't. How long have you been preparing for that? Since 5-6 o'clock in the morning.
So then, yeah, so Ginga and, like, they fight, they win, of course. And then, like, I kind of like this afterwards. They're just like, what's your part on? And they're just like, they both just like, in their Ultraman form still, and they just kind of just lie down. They're like, ugh! What a battle, right, dude? Fuck yeah.
Longest 3 minutes of my life.
Wanna go get beers? Yeah.
I don't know, our color timers are starting to go. Why is this guy dark?
Yeah, so, like, Exceller just, like, fuses with, like, 5 kaijus.
Yeah,
Spark dolls.
Yeah, so basically, when the bolts, found the spelling error in my notes.
How dare you?
No, it's just a capital. So, Herpeters. Oh yeah, when Arissa's like, down in the basement, Arissa's like, Tomoya, what is that? Oh, it's a connection to my friend. Your friend? It's like, wait a minute, Tomoya, could you summon John 9 at any moment and you just don't feel like it? Where's Jean 9? I'm using him as a house. You guys go into Jean 9's like spaceship mode and you just see like laundry laying around everywhere, newspapers.
Fuck Tomia. Fucking, I hate him so much.
But no, when he's deactivating the bomb though, if you just listen to the audio between him and Arisa, it sounds like they're fucking.
Yeah, come on, just a bit longer. No, impossible, impossible. Come on. Yes, you did it. Good, Tomia. Good.
Also, she got a nice pair of jeans.
Yeah, it should be shorts though.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, you'll be questioning that when we get to the movie. But yeah, with Bolt's Spark Doll now on the spaceship somehow, because that happens.
Yep.
Exceller's like, you know what? If you want to get something done, do it yourself. So when she actually gets out of his exosuit,
which I didn't think he could do without like dying,
in which he fuses Fire Godzilla, Gonkyu, Melba, Regubus, and Super Cove. He fuses them all together to create a new kaiju, Super Combination Kaiju 5 King.
It's cool, but it's weird.
Oh, I love it.
And just proceeds to just fucking dominate victory in Ginga.
Like one-shots them.
And then just they're done. And like we actually see Ginga just like collapse to the ground, just color timer runs out, eyes are just lifeless, and I'm like,
dead.
Oh shit.
It's like, what happened? He's dead. Well, victory. Yeah, he's also dead.
Yeah, they're both dead.
They're both dead.
Yeah. So yeah, this is like part 1. So like maybe in the next episode will probably be super intense. But I'm like, I feel like if Exceller is supposed to be like the villain of the show, it feels like a bit too early. I know this is a 16 episode series, but
there's a basically after, I don't remember what happens to Exceller after episode 8, but I know like the next handful of episodes are basically just like one-off episodes.
Oh, lame.
And then like episode 14 onwards is like the last story arc.
Okay. Huh. But yeah, this is a cool episode. Kept my attention, so for once.
Also, the shot of 5 King at the end with like the silhouette, it kind of reminded me of Godzilla Jr. at the end of Godzilla versus the Destroyer.
Oh yeah.
It's like a new king is born. Yeah. I did it.
Yeah. So I think that we can call this an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty damn long, but we wanted to talk a lot about the news. So especially Godzilla Earth. God, we went on a tangent about him.
So yeah, that was episode 39, Naomi and Orbie.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty good because we didn't have, like, throughout the whole entire episode, we didn't think of anything.
So next episode, it'll be episode 40, so what will we be talking about, Gar?
We'll be talking about the second episode of Kaiju Club.
There you go.
Yes.
We just need one more episode sub, guys.
One more episode. Seriously, how hard is it to sub a 4-episode miniseries?
They have priorities, and Kaiju Club doesn't take up a priority.
This is why I wish TV Neon subbed it, but then they're like, oh, we have no interest in it. It's like, please?
Just it's subbing.
Yeah, but...
yes.
It's been 4 months since the last episode. Come on!
End of summer.
I hope so.
So yeah, you can follow me, twitter.com/lane_.
You can follow me at twitter.com/
Also check out Gar's Toku blogs.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Where I'm now starting to talk about Choiki Sentai Ranger. I should make a blog post about that soon.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched more since, but I should at least watch like the first 10 episodes and get my thoughts on.
Yeah.
For other Cast Ranger pages, you can check them out at facebook.com/rscastranger. For older episodes, you can check them out at castranger.podbean.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Radio Sentai Castranger, where even if you donate $1, it will bring us further away. It'll bring us closer to some of our goals, such as getting new affording new equipment, a better surround sound, or better editing software, and just getting a good show up to you guys.
Yep.
And we also have some t-shirts available at tpublic.com.
Yep. And also remember, Ultraman Ginga S and Orb are all currently available legally on Crunchyroll.
Yes. Hashtag Ultra for Crunchyroll.
Yeah, bring more Ultramans.
Yeah, we want some more Ultramans.
Especially Dyna. But apparently 31 episodes of Dyna have been subbed.
Yes. Well, according to the translator, he has subbed every episode. It's just the people that are releasing Dyna are just taking their slow-ass time releasing it.
Because I might do that in the summer, just like try to binge all of Dyna when it's done. Because I want to get another Ultraman series under my belt, and I think Dyna is the one I need to watch.
I think you should watch Tiga first, since Dyna is a sequel.
That is true. Okay.
Which Tiga is fully subbed.
Yeah, I saw a clip where apparently Tiga's Daigo is kind of gets acknowledges Shin during a battle or something like that. They're about they pass each other somewhere, and just Daigo's just good luck, bud. And Shin's all right, well, goodbye, everybody.